There is a specific kind of pain that nobody talks about. It is the pain of being almost there, almost healed, almost free, almost at peace, but not quite. You can see what you are waiting for. It is right there, just out of reach, close enough to imagine, too far to touch. And you have been in this place for so long, this in-between place, where you are no longer broken like you used to be, but you are not whole yet either. You have grown. You have changed. You have become stronger, more patient, more grateful, but the thing you are waiting for still has not arrived. And that is the hardest part. Because you did everything right. You prayed, you trusted, you let go of control, you worked on yourself. You became the person who could handle what you were asking for. But it still has not come, and you do not understand why. What if I told you that this exact moment, this almost there moment, is the most important part of your entire journey? What if the reason you are still waiting has nothing to do with you not being ready? What if Allah is preparing something so specific for you that the timing has to be absolutely perfect? What if the delay is not a test of your patience anymore? What if it is protection? What if it is precision? By the time this reminder ends, you will understand what is actually happening right now. You will see why you are still waiting even though you are ready, and you will know that Allah has not forgotten you. He is just being careful with what He is about to give you. Let me tell you something most people never think about. Allah does not delay because He is testing your patience. That was the beginning of the test. The waiting taught you patience already. You learned that lesson. So why are you still waiting? Because now it is about something else. It is about timing, and timing is everything. Think about it like this. You plant a seed in the ground, you water it, you take care of it, and then you wait. You know the plant is growing under the soil, but you cannot see it yet, and you cannot dig it up to check, because if you pull it out too early, you will kill it. The seed needs time under the ground, in the darkness, in the waiting. And when the time is right, it breaks through the soil. Not when you want it to, when it is ready. That is what is happening to you right now. What you are asking for is growing, but it is not time yet. Not because you are not ready, but because what you are waiting for is not ready. Allah is arranging things you cannot see. He is moving people you have not met yet. He is closing doors that would have hurt you. He is opening paths you do not even know exist. All of this takes time. And all of this is happening while you wait. You think the delay means nothing is moving, but that is not true. Everything is moving, you just cannot see it. Because what Allah is preparing for you is not small. It is not simple. It is not something He can just hand to you without making sure everything else is in place first. So He waits. Not because He forgot you, not because He does not care, but because what He is about to give you is too valuable to rush, too important to mess up, too specific to deliver at the wrong time. The delay is not rejection, it is precision. Allah is being careful with you. And when everything is perfectly aligned, when every piece is exactly where it needs to be, what you have been asking for will arrive. And you will look back and understand why it had to wait. While you wait, you think nothing is happening. You look at your life and everything looks the same problems, same closed doors, same situation, and you think Allah has paused your story. But in the unseen, nothing is paused. Everything is moving. Right now, at this very moment, Allah is arranging your life in ways you cannot see. He is protecting you from things you thought you wanted, doors you begged Him to open, people you thought were right for you, paths you were sure would make you happy. Allah closed them, not to hurt you, to save you, because He saw what you could not see. He knew that door would lead you somewhere dark. He knew that person would break your heart. He knew that path would take you away from Him. So He closed it. And you called it rejection, but it was protection. He is also preparing people you have not met yet. People who will change your life. People who will support you, guide you, love you the way you deserve. They are out there right now, living their own lives, going through their own tests. And Allah is preparing them for you the same way He is preparing you for them. When the time is right, your paths will cross. Not by accident, by design, by perfect timing. And you will understand why everyone before them had to leave. Because they were not meant to stay. They were only meant to teach you what you needed to learn before the right person arrived. Allah is also building strength inside you that you do not realize is there. Patience you did not have before. Trust you could not feel before. Gratitude you were not capable of before. These things do not come from ease. They come from waiting. Every day you wait, you grow. Every day you trust Allah, instead of panicking, you become stronger. Every day you choose gratitude over bitterness, your heart becomes softer. This growth is not visible, but it is real and it is necessary, because when what you have been asking for finally arrives, you will need this strength. You will need this patience. You will need this trust. Without it, you would lose what Allah gives you. Or you would take it for granted. Or it would break you instead of complete you. So while you wait, know this. Nothing is stagnant. Nothing is frozen. Allah is moving everything into place. And when every piece is exactly where it needs to be, your waiting will end. And everything will make sense. There is something you need to understand. Not every closed door is a delay. Some doors are closed because Allah is saying no, and that no is mercy. So how do you know the difference? How do you know if Allah is saying wait or if He is saying this is not for you? The difference is in your heart. When something is delayed, your heart still wants it. You still make dua for it. You still think about it. But something shifts inside you. You stop being desperate. You stop being anxious. You still want it, but you are okay if it takes time. That is delay. When something is denied, your heart starts to let go. Slowly, quietly, you stop thinking about it as much. The longing fades. You start to see things you did not see before. You start to understand why it would not have been good for you. And eventually, you feel peace. That is denial. Both are answers. Both are mercy. Delay says, I will give you this, but not yet. Denial says, I am protecting you from something that would hurt you. Sometimes what you think is delay is actually denial. And you keep asking for something Allah has already decided to protect you from. You see it as a closed door. Allah sees it as a shield. Think about all the things you begged Allah for in the past. Things you were sure you needed. And He said no. And now, years later, you look back and you understand. You see why that person was not right for you. You see why that job would have destroyed you. You see why that path would have taken you away from Him. And you thank Allah for saying no. You thank Him for protecting you from your own desperation. You thank Him for knowing better than you. So if your dua has not been answered yet, trust the process. If your heart is still longing for it, it might be delay. Keep asking. Keep trusting. If your heart is starting to let go, it might be denial. Let it go. Trust that Allah is protecting you. Either way, you are not forgotten. Either way, Allah is answering. Either way, His mercy is covering you. You just cannot see it yet. How do you know if you are being prepared for what you have been asking for? Look at your heart. Not your circumstances. Your circumstances might look exactly the same, but your heart has changed. And that change is the sign. Sign 1. You are calmer now than you were at the beginning. The waiting used to break you. It used to fill you with panic. You could not sleep. You could not breathe. Every day felt unbearable. But now, even though nothing has changed on the outside, you feel different inside. You are still waiting, but you are not drowning anymore. Sign 2, you trust Allah more than you used to. At the beginning, you only trusted Him if things went your way. But now, you trust Him even when they do not. You believe that His plan is better than yours. Even when it hurts, even when you do not understand it. Sign 3, you are more grateful now. You used to only focus on what you did not have. But now you see what you do have. You thank Allah for things you took for granted before. Your health, your family, your faith. The fact that you are still standing. Sign 4, your dua has changed. You used to only ask for the outcome. Give me this, fix this, change this. But now your dua is different. You ask Allah to guide you through the process. You ask for patience. You ask for wisdom. You ask Him to keep your heart close to Him no matter what happens. Sign 5, you are not the same person who first made that dua. You have grown. You have learned. You have become stronger, kinder, wiser, more aware of Allah. The waiting did not break you. It built you. If you see these signs in yourself, then know this. You are being prepared. The waiting is not wasted. It is working. Allah is building something inside you that you could not have without this test. And when what you have been asking for finally arrives, you will be ready. Not just ready to receive it, ready to protect it, ready to be grateful for it, ready to carry it without breaking. That is why the delay was necessary. Because what you are waiting for is too precious to give to the person you used to be. And then one day, without warning, it arrives. Not when you expected it, not how you imagined it, but perfectly. The door that was closed for years suddenly opens. The person you were waiting for appears. The job, the healing, the relief, the answer. It comes when you stopped counting the days. When you stopped obsessing over the timing. When you finally let go and trusted Allah completely. And in that moment, everything makes sense. You understand why you had to wait. You see why the timing had to be exactly this way. You realize that if it had come earlier, you would have lost it, or destroyed it, or taken it for granted. But now you are ready. You are not the same person who first asked for this. You are stronger. You are wiser. You know how to be grateful. You know how to protect what Allah gives you. You know how to hold it without crushing it. And the version of you that receives it is so different from the version that first asked for it. That old version was desperate. This version is grounded. That old version was impatient. This version is trusting. That old version wanted control. This version surrendered. And when it arrives, you will cry. Not just from happiness, from relief, from understanding, from realizing that Allah never forgot you. He was just being careful with you. He was arranging everything perfectly. And He was waiting for you to become the person who could carry what He was about to give. You will look back at all the closed doors, all the delays, all the nights you cried and begged Him to answer you. And you will thank Him for every single one. Because those closed doors protected you. Those delays prepared you. Those tears brought you closer to Him. And you will realize something beautiful. The thing you received is better than what you originally asked for. Because Allah does not just give you what you want. He gives you what you need. And what you need is always better than what you think you want. So if you are still waiting right now, hold on. Keep trusting. Keep growing. Keep asking. Because your moment is coming. And when it comes, you will understand everything. You will see why it had to be this way. And you will thank Allah for making you wait. Because the waiting was never wasted. It was preparation. And what you are about to receive is worth every second you waited. While you wait, do not just sit and hope. Prepare yourself. Work on who you are becoming. Because when what you are waiting for arrives, you need to be ready to carry it. First, strengthen your relationship with Allah. Pray consistently. Make dua sincerely. Not just for what you want, but to stay close to Him. Read Quran, even a few verses a day. Let His words heal your heart and guide your steps. Second, work on your character. Let the waiting refine you, not break you. Become more patient, more grateful, more kind. The person you are becoming is more important than the thing you are waiting for. Because the right thing in the wrong hands is still the wrong outcome. Third, improve yourself practically. If you are waiting for a job, learn new skills. If you are waiting for marriage, work on yourself emotionally. If you are waiting for healing, take care of your body and soul. Do not waste the waiting. Use it. Fourth, serve others. Help people around you. Give charity even if it is small. Smile. Be kind. Sometimes the fastest way to receive mercy is to show mercy to others. When you ease someone else's burden, Allah eases yours. Fifth, stay away from bitterness. Do not let the waiting make you angry. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not complain endlessly. Bitterness blocks blessings. Gratitude opens doors. Even if your situation has not changed, thank Allah for what you still have. Sixth, surround yourself with good people. People who remind you of Allah. People who lift you up when you are down. People who encourage you to keep going. Stay away from those who only complain or pull you away from faith. And finally, trust the process. Do not measure your progress by what you see outside. Measure it by who you are becoming inside. The waiting is not wasted if it is making you better. And it is making you better. You just cannot see it yet. So while you wait, prepare, grow, serve, trust. Because when what you have been asking for finally arrives, you will be someone who can carry it. And that is the whole point of the waiting. There is a dua that changes everything. It does not change the situation immediately, but it changes how you see the situation. And when your perspective changes, your entire experience changes. The dua is simple. Ya Allah, give me what is best for me. Not what I want, what is best. If this thing I am asking for is good for me, give it to me at the right time. If it is not good for me, protect me from it and give me something better instead. This dua removes desperation because you are no longer demanding a specific outcome. You are trusting Allah to decide, and that trust brings peace. You are no longer fighting His timing. You are resting in it. When you make this dua, something shifts in your heart. You stop obsessing over when and how. You stop trying to control the outcome. You stop panicking when things do not go your way. Because you know that whatever happens, it is what is best for you. This does not mean you stop asking for what you want. You still make dua for it. You still hope for it. But your peace is no longer tied to getting it. Your peace comes from knowing that Allah will give you what is truly good for you, whether that is what you asked for or something better. And here is the beautiful part. When you make this dua sincerely, Allah either gives you what you asked for or He removes the longing from your heart. Either way, you find peace. Either way, you are satisfied because you are no longer attached to your own plan. You are attached to His. So if you are waiting for something right now, make this dua. Say it every day. Say it in your sujood. Say it when you feel anxious. Say it when you feel desperate. Ya Allah, give me what is best, and mean it. And watch how your heart changes. Watch how the waiting becomes easier. Watch how trust replaces fear. Watch how peace replaces panic. This dua will not always change your circumstances, but it will always change you. And sometimes that is the real miracle. If you are waiting for something right now, I want you to know this. Allah has not forgotten you. The delay is not rejection. It is not punishment. It is not a sign that you did something wrong. The delay is preparation. Allah is arranging things you cannot see. He is protecting you from harm you do not know about. He is building strength inside you that you will need later. And He is waiting for the perfect moment to give you what He knows is best. You are not stuck. You are being prepared. And when you are ready, when everything is perfectly aligned, what you have been asking for will arrive. Maybe in the form you expected, maybe in a better form, but it will arrive. And you will understand why it had to wait. So do not give up. Keep asking, keep trusting, keep growing, because your waiting is not wasted, it is working. And Allah's promise is true. He never abandons those who turn to Him. Ya Allah, we have been waiting for so long. Some of us are tired. Some of us are losing hope. But we know You have not forgotten us. Give us patience in the delay. Give us trust in Your timing. Help us see that the waiting is not empty. It is preparation. And when the time is right, give us what is best for us. Not just what we want, but what will truly make us complete. Protect us from what would harm us. Guide us to what will bring us closer to You. And let us never lose faith in Your mercy. Ameen. If this reminder changed the way you see your waiting, share it with someone who is also holding on to a dua that has not been answered yet. Someone who needs to know that the delay is not rejection. Drop where you are watching from in the comments. Let us know you are here. Because every believer who is waiting for something from Allah is being prepared for something beautiful.